money, Jordan Belfort. Stacking penny stocks while I'm flipping these birds. Sipping on Ciroc, trip 'em up with the words. I done popped the Molly and I think it's be my third. Jordan Belfort.
All right, this is the Seminole Seven.
That it is.
I'm KDCannon and you're
Chris, of course.
All right, Chris, tell them what we're talking about today.
Today, we're looking forward to the football game. Going to talk about all that fun stuff. We're going to talk about a little bit of tech, specifically the Raspberry Pi that it just...
Raspberry.
Yeah. It's not as tasty as it sounds, but it's definitely an interesting thing. It just got a new touchscreen that should add quite a bit of functionality. And lastly, we're going to debate cheating on girlfriends and when it's okay. Questionable.
All right, let's get the show started.
Yeah.
You know what tomorrow is, Chris?
Tomorrow is Saturday. It's also
No,
like game
it's
day.
game day.
Yeah, I was about to
Chris.
say that. Yep. That was the next thing on my mind.
And we play the USF Bulls.
Yeah.
Out of Tampa, Florida. They're terrible. We're gonna destroy them.
Yeah.
But that's not what you're worried about. We already know the outcome. The question is, how can you make tomorrow the most enjoyable day yet? I mean, last week was great, but I was working out the kinks. Played a shitty team. This team, while shitty, is a little bit better. Plus, I know you know a friend, all of us know a friend who went to USF. We're gonna have bragging rights.
Yeah.
So, let's make tomorrow a great day. I actually saw the quarterback today.
Really?
Union, Everett Golson. He was with his boys. You know
Of
how
course.
football players operate in those little
They have
man
a posse.
packs. They go in their man packs, their posses. I said, I forgot what I said. I said cover the spread, because the spread's 28.5, and everybody knows I'm a degenerate gambler. He said nothing back to me because he's a dick. But I'm just gonna.
Jeez. Making statements here.
He's a dick. Football players are dicks.
A
He
lot
thinks
of
he's
time.
too good to have a little conversation with your boy, but that's okay. As long as he covers the spread tomorrow, we'll be fine. So I mean, he's actually pretty good. Like I said last week, I apologize to Everett Golson.
Yeah.
He was really good. He threw 4 touchdowns last week. Hopefully he does better. This week, USF defense is awful. Our offense is good.
Yeah.
That's really the story of it. I'm not going to break down the game because there's no need to. We're better. They're bad.
Yeah.
So as far as that is, you're going to have to wake up earlier than last week. Last week was an 8 o'clock. It got pushed back because of the weather. What happened with the weather?
It was inclement.
It was inclement.
Inclement weather.
There were delays. Shit happened. So it was pushed back. This week, you're going to have to get out there early, maybe 10 so you can get your tailgating in. Game starts 11, 12, midday. It's going to be hot. It's going to be disgusting.
Of course.
But you, as an FSU alum, wait, are you alums if you're still in?
No.
Okay, as an FSU student, you're going to have to go out there, do your thing, and represent, even though it's going to be gross. Huh?
Proper attire.
Proper attire for tomorrow. Girls, anything that shows at least 40% of your body is okay. 50%.
That's too low.
Okay.
Too low. Oh.
All right, let's set the floor at
Jeez.
80%. If 80% of your body's not showing, you're not going hard enough. Men, wear the Seminole colors.
Weren't we just talking
shirtless.
the other day about how, it's not good to bring these kids to the campus because of these scantily clad women. Now you're encouraging them to show up to the game in it.
I said you shouldn't bring your kids. I said nothing about the women shouldn't be scantily clad.
Oh, I'm
I'm all for scantily clad women, but
I
you as
see
a
how it
parent
is.
need to take responsibility and not bring your kids around scantily clad women. So only one of the parties needs to change. The other one's doing their job.
Jeez.
So, and as for men, please don't wear a tank top if you're not built.
Yeah.
If you're either fat or very skinny, please wear a shirt. Red, preferably. What's our... Is it crim? Like, we're not crimson. We're garnet.
Garnet and gold.
Garnet. Whatever the fuck it is. It's red. But make sure it's FSU red, also known as garnet. So come out there, come support our team.
Yep.
We're playing USF's bad. I've said that. So just come out there, come support. As far as your parties and stuff and your drinking, you know where to go. Gotta go to Heritage Grove. Gotta get your partying in. Gotta drink. Gotta eat. And then gotta come there prepared to yell and do what students do, and support and make mistakes that you'll regret 20 years later.
Inevitably black out.
Black out. Preferably wake up somewhere you've never seen before. If you black
Take a
out
cold
and
shower.
yeah, cold shower. Don't. Well,
Gotta sober up at some point.
Go ahead and black out, but please try not to wake up in. What's a place they shouldn't wake up in, Chris?
In another person's bed.
Yeah, please don't. No, don't wake up in the bed of a person of the same sex. It's all right to wake up in.
Don't
the
wake up in
opposites.
someone else's clothes.
Really?
You,
I mean, if it's
you don't
nice,
know where those clothes have been.
Yeah, and another person. You actually do know where those clothes have been.
I mean,
Yeah, so go ahead, get out there and black out, but black out responsibly. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's such a thing.
All right, next topic.
All right, let's head on over and talk about a little bit about the Raspberry Pi. So, they have released, or they're about to release, I'm not quite sure which, a new touchscreen for the Raspberry Pi. Now, if you don't know what exactly the Raspberry Pi is, it is a tiny little computer. Let me see, they don't have quite the image I would want here, but it is essentially this tiny little microcomputer. Yeah, here it is. This little guy right here. Oh, no. I'd like to do this. This little guy right here is a Raspberry Pi. It essentially just has a little CPU, just like your computer does. Has some internet power, all the things you would need for a computer, essentially.
Now,
So this
Chris,
thing is
I
a
have to
tiny
ask
computer.
Is that not like one of those little Nintendo games?
game.
This is actually in a game. Yeah, it's meant to be in a Game Boy case. So you're running
Oh, the Game Boy. God,
Yeah.
So long ago.
Game Boy Color, no less.
Jeez.
Repping that old school console.
You're a hipster.
Yeah, I am. Oh, I've done bad things.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah,
Come on, Chris.
and people have been like building some crazy things. Like, for example, this person has managed to take a Raspberry Pi, which ordinarily functions as an ordinary computer. They've made it so that it can take any photo that you give it and turn it into a mural by using some motors with string coming off of it. Now, I don't know how crazy you need to be to code something like this.
Right.
You probably have to be like some sort of math genius.
Now, my question is, why would you code something so useless like that? We need to use, like, if you're gonna code, make it something useful, like, I don't know, like something that can hunt and kill. Weapons, food.
Is a
basic
3D printer
stuff.
not useful?
To make murals?
A 3D printer.
It is, but like, is this what it is? Is this?
No, it's not quite the same, but you can make a 3D printer using a Raspberry Pi as its core functionality. Like, you can run everything.
Now we're
that you
talking.
need.
Yeah,
Exactly.
3D printers do stuff. Murals. Ugh.
And especially now that they've released this touchscreen,
Right.
you can now turn any sort of Raspberry Pi into, using a certain OS, probably Pi OS or whatnot, you can create your own like tablet in the palm of your hands using a $60 piece of equipment plus the Raspberry Pi, which I believe itself is only $30. I don't
Question.
know that you could get a tablet for much cheaper than that.
Will you get one of these Raspberry Pi things?
Not myself. No, I don't have the coder's mind that
Ugh.
that it requires.
Who has a
You have to generally be able to code in a coding language called Python.
Python?
It is a nice name, yes, but it's essentially you put in commands and it It executes them.
Time out. My question is...
And you can set up automated loops to interpret data and stuff. That's how the murals are made and such.
I may be ignorant to the subject, which I am.
Yes.
Flip the screen.
This is the very first time I've heard that coders have languages.
Oh, they have a lot. Let me just
How many languages do coders have?
list of coding languages. Programming languages.
Old Wikipedia.
They have quite a few, as you can see here.
Now, is Python in there?
Yes, I believe it's somewhere in here. Python. It's got its own Wikipedia page. There's its founder.
That's
Lots
the guy?
of crazy stuff.
He looks like the founder.
I think I saw one in here actually called Pizza.
Wow.
There is a pizza coding language.
Points for creativity. Let's click it. Who found this? I bet you they're fat. Okay, no picture.
Nope. Very, very bare bones.
I assume they're fat. I'm just
Probably.
Definitely fat.
But yeah, so this thing is not for the faint of heart for sure, but I'm expecting to see people
Using
building these for other people. So essentially, small scale manufacture.
Yeah.
Small scale manufacture of these Raspberry Pi tablets, essentially, or all-in-one computers, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
And sell them for a little bit of a profit, because it is still cheaper than going for just about any other tablet.
And we're all about saving money here.
Of course, college students need money.
Breaking
All the
news.
money you save buying this tablet over whatever other tablet you would like,
Beer money.
you can
Beer money.
you can spend on ramen responsibly.
God,
Just
that
don't get
sounds
kidney
great.
stones. Bad times ahead.
All right, so you're on board for this Pi thing. You think coders should buy it?
For sure. Yeah, it's a very cool piece of technology that really helps you get into coding. It lets you sort of make it gives a sort of form to your code. It allows you to actually, see the results of what you did. It's not so much like pulling up a program on your computer. It's more like painting a mural, for example, or, whatnot.
All right.
Feeding your dog, I believe, was one of these. I believe, yes, a dog treat machine.
I like it. So what do we have next?
Last but not least, I believe we are talking about cheating.
Ah, so we're the guy under the bed.
Yeah.
Now, the question is, when is it okay to cheat on your girlfriend? And Chris, you have a pretty strong stance about this. You think it's never okay.
Of course.
It's just never okay to cheat on your girlfriend.
No.
You guys have said the boyfriend-girlfriend words to each other. You've probably bought her some snacks, which really locks down the union.
Yeah.
And you just think that beautiful connection should never be broken in the bed of another woman.
Yeah.
I have
For
to
sure.
disagree. So when is it okay to cheat on your girlfriend? The answer is immediately.
Ooh. Coming off strong.
You're not marrying her. You have not gone on one knee and proposed. So it's okay to immediately have sex with other women as long as she does not find out. You guys are still okay.
Okay, there's definitely something to that you can't deny. That's not shady. Going
Why is
behind her
that
back.
shady?
You're going behind her back.
Going behind her back.
Yeah.
Because
You
she
said
can't handle the truth.
You can't let her know. You
Because
said
she's
that.
not. Listen, I'm gonna tell you that right now. Your girlfriend is not mature enough to handle the truth.
Really?
She's not mature enough to handle the fact that you as a man should be spreading your seed throughout the world. So we're protecting her. Like you don't tell kids everything, right?
No.
When you have a 5-year-old, you
Birds
don't
and the bees.
exactly. You don't tell them shit.
You don't.
You tell them what they need to hear.
Yeah.
We're taking the same stance here. We're protecting our significant other by not telling them everything. They can't handle it emotionally, So you, as the man, are protecting her interests and yours and the interests of your penis.
Ooh. Okay, that last
It's a
part.
win-win for everybody.
Nah.
If she's old enough to be in a relationship with
Right.
you, then she's old enough to know who you're with.
Why does she need
Other
to know?
than her. Why does she need
Why
to
does
know?
does she need to know your business?
Because
when
she
when
needs
she
to know
goes
that
out
you're
with-
loyal.
No, when
If she
Kyle.
knows that you're not loyal and you're already cheating
Loyal,
on
oh
her,
my God.
do you think she's going to stay with you? Honestly,
Of course she's not gonna stay with you. But that's why you don't tell her.
you want to tap in on this?
Oh my! I already know what he's gonna say. I already know what he's gonna say. Jeez. He brings the chair.
Bringing in the third opinion.
Hey.
What's your stance on this, Charles?
Is it okay to cheat on your girl? Nah. Plain and simple.
Why
No.
not?
Would you allow her to cheat on you?
Absolutely. I've said this forever. She can go out and she can get dick. As long as I don't find out about it, I'm fine with it. I mean,
What's the point of the relationship?
But what if you do find
Why
out
you gonna
about
lock her
it?
down
If
if
your
it's not-
friend ends up
What's-
telling you,
What's the point of locking her down if she's not yours?
she's not. She doesn't look. She's a human. She can do whatever the fuck she wants.
Then what's the point of the
There's
relationship?
no
is she your
Me
girlfriend at that
fucking
point?
her.
She your
You don't
friend
even
with
need
benefits at that point?
You just need a friend with benefits.
Nah,
you don't need
nah,
a
nah,
girlfriend.
nah, nah,
You just
nah,
need a
nah.
girl to have sex with. Why
Nah,
not just
nah,
buy
nah.
a fucking pocket pussy or a fleshlight or some shit?
Ooh.
That's all you need.
Oh.
They sell those pocket pussies.
They sell those pocket pussies.
All right, if you don't know out there, they sell pocket pussy. So, you know, where can they find pocket pussy, Charles? All right, not the point.
That is
Well,
not the point.
We'll have that debate at a different time. Pocket
Yes.
pussies are like a great investment, but
Are they? That's our
Maybe
next- that's the next
maybe
debate.
we'll have that for some tech at a later point.
so Charles brings up a good point. If you guys are fucking other people, then why aren't you just friends and benefits? It's very simple. Because friends with benefits get fucked by too many people. Once you put the girlfriend label on her, there's some niggas that just won't even approach her. So you're limiting the amount of dick that goes into her. You're filtering it out for like a significant amount of people. The girlfriend and boyfriend label acts as a barrier for most men. Now she's still gonna get fucked because you don't care. But at this point, you're limiting the amount of penis that's getting into her. You're making you safer. It acts as a barrier. You see what I'm saying?
I sort of see what you're saying,
Right.
but
Oh.
at the same time, you have to think of it this way.
Right.
If you're allowed to cheat on her and she's allowed to cheat on you, you
Right.
don't know, you don't tell. And say she gets an STD because she's with another man.
That's
has
what
an
I'm
STD.
saying. That's why the girlfriend label comes in handy.
It
By-
limits it, but if
It
she
limits
still
it.
gets it and she doesn't tell you she had an affair, she's cheating on you with
Right.
with another guy and she
Right.
got an STD. Do you think that affects it? I'm pretty sure
That
you would
affects it.
not. You
But
would not want to do it again.
Let's go back to the start of this debate. We said we wouldn't be telling her. So she doesn't know. She thinks you're loyal. So chances are she's not getting any dick at all. So you're having fun. She's safe and carrying the girlfriend label. And she's doing all the girlfriendly acts that you need her to do while you get to run around and do it what it is that you were born on this earth to do. It's a win-win for you and for her.
What is wrong with this guy?
Do you get what I'm saying here?
He doesn't
So you
Mm.
get everything you want in this scenario.
You get everything you want.
That's
But
right.
is that good for the relationship? You need to have an equal footing here.
Equal footing.
Yes. It's
Get
all
out.
about equality.
No. That's bullshit. Whoever told you that's dumb. You're here on this earth to do you and get what you want. And if that means you gotta cheat and she doesn't need to know about it,
This guy is bad.
then you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm telling you, Chris, it works. It works out for a lot of men. The whole Ashley Madison thing, there's a whole website and business built around it. Men getting their jollies off other women and then coming home and acting like
Getting
nothing
their
happened.
jollies off.
Getting their jollies off other women. I think cheating's very natural. Or else that's why people fucking do it. Cheating is very natural.
Because the all the endorphins that rush into your brain and tell you it feels good make you do it more.
Exactly.
Even though it may not be morally right.
And aren't we an accepting culture? Look, there's people out there cutting their penises off and getting boobs and calling themselves women. So why can't men not cheat? Why can't men not play the field?
I think every time you have done an argument, you have included a slippery slope. I don't think there is a single one thus far. You have
But where
always
am I
said,
wrong, though? If we're going to accept men for wanting to be women, why can't we accept men for playing the field? Answer me that, Christopher.
If you just compared men wanting to be women to women wanting to be men, that might make some sense.
Right.
What you just did does not make sense.
But it's what I'm saying is it's a bigger accepting culture. So we're going to accept bullshit. And if we're going to accept bullshit...
If we're an accepting culture, can your girlfriend not accept the fact that you're cheating? And you can tell her.
She should be able to accept that. But she's not. She's immature. And we've discussed it. She's a child, so we can't tell her.
Oh.
She's a child.
Oh.
She thinks...
Okay.
You know how children think everything should be fairy tales?
Second time you've made a pedophile.
Oh my gosh.
Your girl's a child?
Settle down.
Your girl's a child?
Stop it.
Oh.
Stop.
Oh.
That's enough. All right, cut the
Catch
podcast.
yourself.
We're done.
Oh.
We're done for the day.
All right, guys. We're going to cut it off here before things.
Before he incriminates himself.
Yeah, before he goes to jail for anything he might say. But I guess we'll end it here. I guess we'll see you here soon, tomorrow, whatnot. But until then, guys, see ya.